Okay. Hey guys, this is Jasur from Shanghai Silk Road. In this video, first of all, actually I apologize for not making any videos lately because I've been busy. So in this video, I want to answer some questions that I received recently regarding company registration in China, and also Hong Kong company and using that entity doing business in China. A lot of people seem to be confused when it comes to doing business in China with either with a Chinese company or a Hong Kong company. So basically, I received questions like that. They are asking if they can register a company in Hong Kong and use that entity to export goods from China, mainland China. So when we talk about this question, you guys have to understand that although Hong Kong is is a special administrative center region in China, it's not legally speaking is not the same as mainland China. Okay, there is a huge difference actually when it comes to legislation. Hong Kong has its own legislation. Hong Kong laws are totally different from the laws in mainland China. So therefore, if you register a company in Hong Kong, yeah, there are some agreements between mainland China and Hong Kong, but it doesn't give Hong Kong entities to do business in mainland China freely. In fact, they are treated in mainland China like any other foreign entity. There are, like I said, because of the mutual agreements between mainland China and Hong Kong, there are some advantages. Yeah, Hong Kong entities enjoy, over other foreign companies. But Hong Kong companies cannot, for example, open a corporate bank account in China. That's not allowed. Yeah, they can. There are ways, of course, but still they will be treated as foreign entities. Okay, this is number one. No corporate bank account. Number two is Hong Kong company cannot issue invoices, Chinese invoices. Okay, in China, only China registered companies are allowed to issue this special invoice, which is in Chinese it's called fapiao. So Hong Kong company, because it's a foreign company, it does not have that permission. Okay, so for people who don't know, Chinese companies, they use a special machine to print that invoice. So meaning that you cannot use your home printer, okay, to print or to issue invoices. You have to let your accountant know, and your accountant is going to use that special printer and use that special, the template for the fapiao. Let me show you some examples here. Okay, for example, these are here. Here we go. This is how invoices look in mainland China. Okay, these are printed using that special printer you can see here, and on a special template. Okay, so it's taken from the tax department, and this is what Chinese companies print. Okay, when they issue invoices. So Hong Kong company cannot do that. All right, meaning that you cannot enjoy the benefits, which is given by the mainland China government, which is to apply for tax refund, VAT refund. So only China registered companies can do that. And another limitation is cannot directly hire local people here. Because, like I said, Hong Kong company is a foreign company here, and many other restrictions like that, which apply for any other foreign company, basically. And also, some people, wrongfully assume that, if they open a company in Hong Kong, they are 100% exempted from tax. So I want to talk about that as well. In Hong Kong, yes, you have that option to apply for, offshore status if your income is not coming from Hong Kong. Okay, if not, if none of your clients are from Hong Kong and not generating any income from Hong Kong, you can apply for that offshore status. But this rule cannot be applied generally to all kinds of businesses, basically. Okay, you just have to be careful in that, especially when you're doing online business. Okay, when you run an online store, it's very easy that there is a possibility that some of your clients might come from actually Hong Kong. So there is a chance still that you're not your company might not be um, might not apply or get that offshore status. Okay, so you just have to be careful in that. Of course, it's better to speak to your to a professional accountant. Okay, discuss what might happen and get professional advice on this. All right, another question I want to talk about is some people are asking about point-based system when applying for work visa in China. Sorry guys, I didn't have time to reply to you in in email, so I want to answer those questions as well. So point-based system, basically in China there are two three categories actually to apply for work visa. First category is obviously category A work visa, and number 2 is B, and obviously 3 is C. So all of these are available for people who want to apply using this point-based system. So number 1 is, like I said, category A is for highly skilled people. Okay, so meaning that this is mostly for academicians, professors, or some people who are generally speaking highly skilled. So there are obviously requirements to apply for this category A. So based on your situation, basically, if you're a part of some university or some laboratory here in China, so they will ask you some provide some documental evidence that you are qualified indeed for this kind of category A. So but using your company, this is one thing I want to talk about. If you want to use your own WFOE to apply for category A, there are certain requirements in terms of salary. Okay, which is your salary should be more than 600,000 RMB per year. Okay, I talked about this in different videos, but that is a very important point. Okay, and you need to promise to the government that your company, recently established in China, is able to pay you a salary, okay, more than 600,000 RMB. And plus, your personal income tax should be more than 12,000 RMB, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this is again based on the calculation of your salary in China. And one advantage of category A work visa is that they will not ask you to provide any a minimum work experience, and plus they will also eliminate or cancel the age requirements. Okay, meaning if you are over 60 years old, you are still able to apply for category A work visa. Category B is the most common one in China. So if you just form a company and you take up the position as a director of that company or the general manager here, you can apply for category B. And for that, you just have to show that you have enough experience. The standard experience is basically 15 years. Okay, this is for people who do not have academic degree from a recognized university. Okay, so if you are able to show that 15 years work experience, the degree requirement is eliminated for you. The last one is for laborers, basically. And obviously, category C does not have much requirements, but yeah, for people who are not able to provide, education or some work experience requirements, they might qualify for category C. Okay, but of course, all of these categories should match with your job title. Okay, you cannot just choose yourself. They should make a balance with your job offer, basically. Okay, so that's it. And also, I received questions about opening a merchant account in China using your Chinese bank account. Well, honestly speaking, this is a very tough question because in China, foreign currency is still under the control of the government. So basically, if you have a merchant account and you connect it somehow to your online store, say your ICBC corporate bank account or Bank of China corporate bank account, you might face some difficulties when receiving payments. So what we instead suggest, instead of directly trying to receive payments from your clients, what we suggest is you can apply for business PayPal using your corporate account in China. And once your business PayPal is approved, it's better to receive your payments through PayPal and then withdraw them to your corporate bank account in China. That is entirely possible. Okay, PayPal will ask you some, documents for your company, obviously, and that's it. I mean, yeah, they ask some supplementary documents for the company director as well. And well, it's a very easy and standard procedure for PayPal. And the account is going to take around 5-7 days to get approved, and that's it. So this is one option. Another option is Pioneer. Okay, through Pioneer, exactly like PayPal, you can apply for a business account using your Chinese company documents, and you can connect that to your online store. Okay, Pioneer account. So yeah, unfortunately, that's it. I mean, you cannot directly receive payments because Chinese banks, they don't issue you Visa or MasterCard. Okay, that's the issue here. So they still have that limitation. Okay, and another alternative might be you can take your Chinese company documents and try to apply for an account in different countries. Okay, one of our clients, for example, is opening an account, a secondary corporate account in Central Asia. Okay, because his operations are in those countries. So I think he's got approved from one of the countries, and he's got corporate account there, and obviously they can apply for Visa or MasterCard there. Okay, so that option is there as well, so you can consider that. Okay, in any country. Okay, you can try. There are so many banks, and you can also try to apply and get an account from an HSBC in Hong Kong. Shanghai has HSBC branches as well. Okay, that's an option as well. All right, so I think I answered most of the questions. If you have any questions, guys, after this video, you can, send us, and I will be more than happy to address them as well in the next videos. So with that, I think I'm going to finish the video, And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next videos. Thank you.